Hi, I'm Kim Leifson with Hiring Strategies, where we teach organizations how to attract, engage, and keep top performing employees. I'm here with another episode of Ludacris Leadership. Today, I want to talk about age discrimination. I know we'd like to think that in this country that doesn't exist because equal opportunities for everyone, right? Well, let me tell you a story. There was an opening at a co-op, one of those locations where they typically have farm supplies, landscaping supplies, and there was an open position for someone to work in their yard. This is the place where they have gravel and bark and those sorts of things, those kinds of supplies. And a 70-year-old man walked in to apply for this role. And they immediately told him that they were really hoping for someone who is a little bit younger. Yes, I understand that sometimes we need jobs, or we think we have jobs that require something physical, or they require a specific gender, or they require, I don't know, whatever you might think. These are actually biases that we hold. What they don't know is that that 70-year-old that walked in there lives on 5 acres, has horses, bucks hay, works on his property tirelessly. He has lots of energy and probably will run circles around any of the newer generations that are applying. There are ways for you to make sure that you're getting someone who can hold up to the physical requirements of your job. And part of that is writing that into your job description. What is it that you actually need this person to do? And you can put a rubric inside your job description. Each one of your bullet points of the duties and responsibilities should have this. This means you've thought it through before you've hired this person, and now you actually have a performance document to hold them accountable to. So do all the hard work up front. An example of this is if we need them to sweep the yard in under 35 minutes, midday and end of day, that's the requirement. That's the responsibility. Unsatisfactory would be sweeping that yard in over 35 minutes. You're only completing it 0 to 1 times a day. There's debris left in the walkways, and some of the stalls have debris from broken bags. Basic is that that yard is swept in 35 minutes. It's completed at least once a day. There's no debris in the walkways, but some of the stalls have debris from some of the broken bags. Proficient, the yard is swept in 35 minutes. It's completed twice a day. There's no debris in the walkways, and the stalls have no debris from any broken bags. And then we can take it one step further and say exemplary, that the yard is swept in under 35 minutes. It's completed more than twice a day when needed. There's no debris in the walkways. The stalls have no debris from broken bags, and they've gone above and beyond, and the tools are cleaned and put away at the end of the day. We can also, should also be putting in our job descriptions, the physical requirements, that they must be able to stand and be on their feet for 8 hours a day, that they have to be able to lift 45 pounds, that they have to be able to push a broom and mop, that they have to be able to bend over and pick things up off the floor, and they must be able to carry things from one place to another. Those are the physical requirements of this role. When you bring someone into interview, you can ask these questions. You can test for these things. Can they do these things? Are they capable of doing these things? Sometimes they may need accommodations. And if they ask for those accommodations and they can perform this with those accommodations, then they're a good hire. So be careful of your own biases and assuming that certain genders, certain people with disabilities can't do work. They might surprise you. Thank you for your time. Have a great rest of your day.